What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Michael back with another episode of Bald-Headed Chronicles. Today I'll be discussing my top 3 artists, and if you don't like my top 3, shout it out, baby. Other than that, let's get into it. I appreciate y'all. Let's go. Top 3 artists for me. Man, I ain't gonna speak for none of y'all personally because I don't want nobody getting mad at me. I know how everybody take that shit all serious. First, foremost, I want to start my list off with Andre 3000. Andre 3000, Andre 3 stacks, 3 with 2 zeros, add a 0, aka kill everything. Andre 3 Stacks was born in ATL, and y'all might formerly know him from the group Outkast with Big Boy. I chose Andre 3000 as one of my favorite artists because of 3 main reasons. 1, flow. It's not too many people in the game competing with Andre 3000 at all. Anybody who wants to go against me and say they can find 5 people right now that can outspit Andre 3 Stacks, I will gladly jump off the Golden Gate Bridge. I will gladly do that. Fun fact, Andre 3000 is also an advocate for animals' rights. That's dope, if you ask me. Andre 3000 was also vegan for 15 years. That may honestly explain why a lot of his music sounds so conscious, like he just know what he be talking about sometimes. Can't eat that many plants and just not know what's going on in the world, you know what I mean? Andre 3000 was born in 75, which, you know, makes him a little bit up there, but hang with the best of them. It don't even matter about your age, dog. I salute you, man. Keep doing your thing. Coming in at the number 2 spot, Young Thug. In my humble opinion, I think Young Thug been solid for about the past 7 years, man. Facts. Young Thug is also from Atlanta, which y'all might start thinking that like I'm being biased or whatever. Facts. Because most of the people who actually know, if you don't know, I was born in Georgia and I was raised in Alabama. So, of course, Bama's home. But Georgia's also home, too. So it may seem kind of biased. I know. It may seem kind of biased. I know. Facts. For me, Young Thug's melodies are some of the coldest melodies I've heard. Like he never runs out of new ideas and fresh ways to convey his sounds. Of course, he's going to keep coming with them bangers. You know what I mean? I know. Don't give me that. Some of y'all are looking like, man, how you gonna choose Young Thug? You can't even understand what he's saying. Man, you just be listening to the beat, man. It just be the beat. Shut it up. He's one artist you can listen to, not understand any of the words he just said, yet the whole time you in there like, it's genius. Last but not least, y'all should have known who coming in the 3rd spot. I ain't even mentioned him yet. My light-skinned brother, Drake. Oh, I know. Oh, you would choose Drake. That's so cliche, I know. Shut it up. Drake been in the game since I was a kid. Of course, I'm going to put him in my top 3. Of course, it's going to be cliche. Of course, I'm not done shaving my head yet. Of course, I got water running down my forehead, but it's cool. Did that make sense? Drake really been doing this thing longer than pretty much every artist we grew up with. And he's been more consistent than damn near the whole industry since he's been in the industry. We got writers and all of this and all of that. Hey man, look, at the end of the day, it don't matter, man. It still takes a team to craft that stuff. And at the end of the day, that ain't finna slow us down from listening to Drake. Who finna stop listening to Drake because somebody else write his shit? Nobody care.
When he tell the story, it's not win.
And you can't lie, you know his music slaps. Drake, Andre 3000, and Young Thug, they're my top 3 right now. And I'm not taking that back. And if you want to come in my comments and you want to get all mad saying your top 3 whack or whatever, I'm just going to ask you once again. Shut it up.
Khaled, man. Like, this guy's off his rocker.
That bitch is calling my phone like I'm locked up nonstop. From the plane to the fucking helicopter. Sean said she rap a whole different block, so I blocked her. Busy at the crib cooking salmon with the lobster.
Some of y'all may be too young for this one.
We'll get down to the sun if we happen to fall. Lord knows I don't want that. No, baby, I'm back in America. Yeah.
A lot of the artists that are in my top spots have all been doing it for years, man. So it's not really anything against like the new artists and stuff like that. I just tend to listen to a lot of old stuff. And then if it ain't like old stuff and it is like the newer people, it's still like, I just can't listen to anything that's like stupid.
Can you not play the play in the club? We do not listen to rap.
You know? Like Young Thug, when you listen to Young Thug's music, you may not be able to understand Young Thug's music, but when he's rapping, that's one thing you can do is feel what he's saying. You may not know what he's saying, but you can feel what he's saying. And I love that about Young Thug's music, man. He be like,
Convertible world, she wanna suck on it, they call me service. She tell me she wanted to rap it, she wanted to climb it, she wanted to punish. Papa, really back, I can't help you know it feels easy. Put her in a condo penthouse, now it's gonna get litty. I don't play around with these freakies, she know me, I'm trying to get busy. Yeah, I go put my slice, I fuck her till she sneaky.
and then another thing is like, back to Drake. Who else you know can make a song saying something like this?
I just paid him 240 million like a pair. Standing those coffin with a hammer and a nail. Heard you hit a song, so they ain't no ring respect. Look at my foot. Look, I do what I like.
Oh, and last but not least, can't forget about your boy Andre 3 Stacks. Y'all really wonder why I rock with 3 Stacks so heavy? 16 bars ain't enough? That speaks for itself.
John Housing God, if he lets loose up or let loose on us, that loose on us won't loosen up, but loosen up the juices up. Make us think we do so much.
So the conclusion is, my top 3 usually come from melody, vocal precision, lyricism, and execution. We all shavy wavy, freshy weshy, and we out.
It's saying Jersey just now. It's in between us again like so.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Michael back with another episode of Bald-Headed Chronicles. I want to thank y'all for tuning in again. It makes me feel so good to know. That was horrible. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Michael back with another episode of Bald-Headed Chronicles. I want to thank y'all for tuning in with your boy again on this fine day of yours. Today I got a... Shit.